Hello, I hope everyone is having a lovely day today. I know I am because today will mark the very first day of my one diary at a time Ultimate Iron Man. I've never actually done an Ultimate Iron Man before. I've done a few Iron Man accounts before, Hardcore Iron Man, Regular Iron Man, but I've never done Ultimate Iron Man, so it'll be really interesting to see how this turns out. I'm really excited to start an account with some unique restrictions on it as well as trying out Ultimate Iron Man mode. It'll be great. Anyway, so let's get into the rules so you guys can actually see what this series is going to be about. Okay guys, so the rules for this series are actually pretty simple. The first rule is just that I must progress in all the required skills without leaving the area that I'm currently restricted to. Now, if there's a skill like Agility or Slayer where I must leave the area, that's okay, but if I'm able to do it, then I'll stay in the area that I'm restricted to. The next rule is that the start point for any quests that are not a specific diary requirement must be in the zone that I'm restricted to at the time. So basically that just means that if a quest start point is say in Ardoin, but I'm in the Lumbridge area right now, I won't be able to do that quest even if it aligns with the rules and I have the requirements for that quest at the time. So then the third rule is that I can't start any quests that require me to level my skills past what the diary I'm working on requires. So I'm starting in the Lumbridge area. That means that I'm not allowed to do Lost City because the Lumbridge diary requirements don't let me get 36 woodcutting or 31 crafting. Alright guys, so now here I am in Lumbridge, just getting ready to start my journey. I'm super excited about this. So when I was sitting there looking at the diary requirements, I see that I have a few skills I need to train, but also I noticed that I need to do combat. I need to do combat because I need 7 Slayer to kill a cave bug in the Lumbridge Swamp Caves, and I also need combat so that I can kill a zombie in the Draenor Sewers. So I was thinking while I was standing here, you know what, I think I'm going to actually train at my range with these 25 bronze arrows and see where that ends me up, and then we'll, kind of go from there. So there is level 3 range right there, and now I'm just going to cut to a few clips of me completing 2 of the easier diary requirements for the Lumbridge Easy Diary, and then we're going to talk about where we're going to go next. Okay guys, so now we're doing some live commentary, and I think the next goal that we're going to do is actually move on to cutting down that oak tree and burning the logs. So we've got ourselves so far level 2 wood cutting. I'm just going to chug away and I'll update you guys with the levels that we get. Alright, here should be level 4 wood cutting coming in at any second now if I could chop this tree. What we're going to do after we get level 4, well, not after level 4, what we're going to do once we get a full inventory, start burning the logs, and then we'll get the fire making levels coming in. 15 woodcutting and fire making should be relatively quick levels to get. And there we go, there is level 4 woodcutting. See you at level 5. Level 2 fire making. Level 3. Level 6. And level 7, all from one inventory. Nice. As you can see here, we're just back to woodcutting. About to hit level 7, and there we go, there's level 7. We're just going to keep going until we get this inventory full. Coming at you with level 8 woodcutting. Alright, that's the last log in the inventory. I'll be back with a few fire making levels. There's level 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's level 9 woodcutting. And there's level 10 woodcutting. And there's level 11 woodcutting from the second to last log in the inventory, so we're just going to go ahead, cut one more log, and then we'll see how many fire making levels we can get from this. Here's 12 fire making. There's 13. And there we go, that's 14 fire making with this inventory. Sweet. Only one more level to go. Alright, I went ahead and just chopped the 6 logs I needed for 15 fire making, which should be coming in right now. Awesome. And now we're done with fire making, which means that we just need to get 15 wood cutting. We're at 11 now, and then we can complete that task for the diary. Alright, there we go. That is the very last log I get to chop, and there is the beautiful reward, being able to cut an oak tree. So let's go ahead and do that. Chop this one log, burn it, and then tick another requirement off of the diary. Let's see. And there we go, look at that, beautiful. Completed an easy task. So now we've got that one done. I think the next task we're going to move on to, let's do another easy one. Let's complete Cook's Assistant. So I was heading down into the Lumbridge cellar to grab a bucket for the Cook's Assistant quest, and I actually noticed there's a knife spawn here. I don't know if I need a knife anytime soon, but I'm going to grab one just in case that I need one for a future diary, and there is no knife spawn in that area. So grab that knife spawn and just go fill this stuff up and get the egg, and then the quest should be done. Okay, one more interruption before the quest is finished. I actually just realized that one of the tasks is to bake some bread in the Lumbridge Castle kitchen range. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and buy one extra pot. For this quest it's only 1 coin, and then that way we can get the flour for the quest and to bake the piece of bread. Alright, there we go, that's Cook's Assistant completed, and level 4 cooking, sweet. Okay, so we got another bucket, and what we're going to do is just really hope that we do not burn this bread. I am level 4 cooking now because of that quest, which is nice. Let's just hope I don't burn it, because then I'm going to have to run all the way back to the mill. Let's go. Oh, of course. Alright, I'll be back with more flour. Alright, round 2, let's go. I'm going to make 2 pastry doughs. Or bread doughs, I mean. That would be a disaster if I made pastry doughs. That was a long walk. I didn't have a Lumbridge teleport this time either. And let's go. Let's try to make one at a time. The first one was a success. Perfect. And there's level 5 cooking. I can cook herrings. Hell yeah. And there is another task completed for the Lumbridge Draenor area. I think the next task that I'm going to work on is actually going to be the lap in Draenor so that I can get level 10 agility over the gnome course. I'll see you guys at the gnome course. Here we are at the gnome agility course, going to get ourselves level 10 agility. Now unfortunately this was actually the first time on the account where we had to leave Lumbridge, even though we were in the Lumbridge diary. And that's just because it's not possible to get level 10 agility without coming here first, unless I was to use lamps, and to do that with lamps would be just an astronomical amount of time, especially considering I would have to do the same with Slayer. So if it means progressing the account and there's no other way to possibly progress without leaving the area, we will leave the area. So I was just looking at my chat box and it looks like I actually did complete an easy task in the Western Provinces area. Unfortunately I did not realize that that was a task, and so we did a lap of the Gnome Agility course and that completed a task in the area. I could have gone and done low level agility arena obstacles in Brimhaven. That obviously would have been a big pain in the butt to do, and I'm not sure if that's a task either, but in the future we'll do a little bit more research to make sure we're not accidentally completing tasks, and if it's more work, it's more work. That's what we'll have to do. Awesome, there we go, that's 10 agility. So now all we gotta do is just go to the Draenor agility course and complete one lap. I'll meet you guys there. Okay, I completed a lap of the Draenor agility course, and now I think the next task that I'm going to move on to is doing rune mysteries. Alright, here's the start of rune mysteries, and once this one is done I can get teleported to the mine, and that should be the 6th task out of 12 completed. I'm super excited. Okay, that's rune mysteries complete, and now we're just going to close this window, go ahead, teleport with Cedrador, and as you can see that's another easy task in the Lumbridge and Draenor area. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and leave this area, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get an inventory of rune essence, because what we're going to do next is do the task to craft some water runes. So in order to craft some water runes, we actually have to have level 5 rune crafting. So I calculated that out, and with air runes we can do that in 4 inventories of rune essence if we have 20 inventory spaces. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and say goodbye to these shears and this knife. I know I can get those in the future. And I think these water runes and air runes are going to or earth runes, sorry, are going to have to go. And that frees up 20 inventory spaces for me to be able to do this in 4 inventories. So I guess I'll be back with some rune crafting levels. There we go, that's the first rune crafting level, and it actually only took me about a minute and a half to get here from the wizard tower. So trips should be about 3 to 4 minutes each, shouldn't be too bad. I got 3 more trips to go. Alright guys, this should be the very last inventory of rune essence. I got 5 mining from that, and there we go, 5 rune crafting. That is so sweet, and we can craft those water runes now. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just teleport back to Lumbridge, and I'm going to train up my melee skills a little bit with this bronze axe so that I'm strong enough to be able to kill some wizards, because the only way that I can get a water talisman from what I've found is to actually kill wizards. And luckily it's a common drop, so hopefully I can get one pretty easily. I'll be back probably, I think I'm going to get around 5 attack strength and maybe defense. We'll be back when that's done. Okay guys, so I ended up getting level 5 attack and level 5 strength, level 2 defense, and I did actually gain a few prayer levels right there, almost level 3 prayer from doing that. And I did it at chickens and goblins a lot of the time. I ended up getting a bronze square shield. I think I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to actually sell that at the general store as well as these body runes. So now I have 93 GP, and with a full inventory of raw chicken, I should be able to get a water talisman, no problem. So I'm going to head over to the wizard tower and see what I can do. So something I actually just realized is that I can buy a iron battle axe from Bob over here for only 182 coins. So I think what I might do is just stick over here by the women for a little bit, pickpocket them, get up to 182 coins, and then hopefully that'll actually make killing those wizards a lot faster and make future killing a lot easier too. Alright, we're here at the wizard's tower with our iron battle axe. It's actually a pretty decent amount better than the bronze axes. You get 4 extra slash and 8 extra melee strength, so let's hope that we can get the water talisman right now. We might have to go back and get some more food, but if we have to do that, it's okay. We'll come back more prepared next time. Wow, okay, so those wizards destroyed me. So instead what we're going to do is take this chance to actually go and maybe try to get 7 Slayer instead, and then maybe we can get some good drops, maybe get some money to possibly buy a different axe and get some combat stats so these wizards aren't so impossible to kill. If it's not possible, then we'll just do a little bit more combat training in Lumbridge. We're in Berthorpe, and we just got our first Slayer assignment from Turiel, which is 21 cows, which honestly couldn't be any more perfect. It's in Lumbridge, makes everything really easy, and I can actually get some raw beef from those cows that I can cook, get some cooking experience, and you know, hopefully this will train my combat stats up enough to make it really possible to kill those wizards. I'd like to get maybe 10 attack strength and defense. I think that'll be a little bit more appropriate for killing the wizards. Alright guys, so I just finished my Cow's Slayer task, and now we're going to go back to Berthorpe and get another task. That only got me 2 Slayer, but 6 XP away. So the goal is, as we know, 7 Slayer, so I can go kill that cave bug. And also another thing to know is I actually need 1k to buy a candle from the candle seller there. So I don't know if I'll fletch some logs and sell those logs, or if I will do some thieving and get it that way. I'm not sure, but let's go grab another task and then see what it is. Alright, we're getting another task, and the task is scorpions. I have no idea where I can even kill scorpions. I think in the Alcarid mine, but I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if there's a better way to kill them. So I'm here at the scorpions at the Alcarid mine, and unfortunately I don't think I can kill these guys without flinching them. So I'm going to do a little bit of testing and see how this goes. I might need to just train my stats up. Otherwise, by killing a little bit more cows, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be back with this task done. Alright, so I actually ended up stopping my scorpion task for a little bit. I got to 28 left. And what I did was I actually went and camped the imp that spawns right here on the map, while also killing the goblins that spawn along the road. And I did get myself a full bead set, which is sweet, because now we can go get an Amulet of Accuracy, and now that my stats are at 13, 14, and 10, I should totally be able to kill one of those wizards, maybe kill a few if it takes a few to get the Water Talisman, and then check that task off of our list. That'll be super sweet. Alright, here we are getting ready to start Imp Catcher. This quest is super quick. I think that I literally just give him the beads and then it's done. And there it is. I'm giving him the beads, and as soon as he places those on that table, I think we get a little cutscene, and then I'm going to get the Amulet of Accuracy. Yeah, there it is right there. Super easy. And this Amulet of Accuracy, if you see, it gives stab, slash, crush, magic, and range. And it gave me a couple magic levels, which will help me resist the wizards even better. So I think with all of this and my terrible iron battle axe, it should be enough, let's see, to kill these wizards. There we go. I did take some damage from that kill, but as you can see, that was a lot more doable. And in fact, if I look down here, I'm pretty sure there's a chicken that spawns down here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there it is, perfect. So what I can do is just go ahead and kill this chicken a few times, collect the raw chicken, and then I can just stay here and slowly work my way up to get that water talisman. So while I was killing wizards, I got about 4 killed. I decided that instead of restocking my food on that one chicken, since I need 15 fishing for the diary achievement, the diary requirement anyway, I decided that I would go fish shrimp, because shrimp actually heal the same as chicken. So what I'm showing you in the background of this video is actually a clip of me trying to kill a wizard, and you can see actually how hard that is to do. I tried to use the bronze axe and the iron battle axe, and it was just way too difficult. I even died in this clip, you can see. And so what I decided to do was actually, I found on the wiki, I remembered that you can buy a steel scimitar from Zeke in Al-Kharid. And so what I decided to do was go about making money, and in these next few clips I'll show you how I went about doing that. So in order to make the 400 coins that I needed, I decided that I would go pickpocket men, and I also decided to do sheep shearer because that gives you 60 coins at the end of the sheep shearer quest. So in these clips right here I'm shearing the sheep, then going back to the Lumbridge Castle to quickly spin all that wool that I got. And finally, what I'm going to do at the very end of these clips is just pickpocket men until I have enough money to get into the Al-Kharid gate, buy my steel scimitar, and then leave Al-Kharid. Alright, here we are at Zeke's Scimitar Shop with 411 coins in our inventory. We're going to go ahead, trade Zeke, buy that steel scimitar, and now let's look at that gear upgrade compared to the bronze axe. Look at that, 19 slash and 14 strength compared to 8 slash and 5 strength. That is an awesome upgrade, and we have 10 coins left over to leave Al-Kharid. That is super sweet. And I actually think that that is going to conclude the video for today. We made lots of progress in this video, and it was super awesome. We got 6 of the 12 tasks we needed to get completed done. I would have really liked to finish the whole Lumbridge and Draenor Easy diary in this video, but the video is coming on 15-16 minutes now, and we're getting close. We're almost there. So next video we're going to do that, and maybe we'll even move on to the next area. I really appreciate you guys for watching. This has been so awesome, and I'm so excited to continue this series. I can't wait to announce what area we're going to go to next, and I can't wait to finally get that water talisman and finish off this diary. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next episode.